boy.
Jim.
There's movies. Then there's movies.
That was
And then
creepy crawly.
there's the ruins.
Let's talk about The Ruins, Jimmy. 2008, directed by Carter Smith, who you recognize from no other movies at all. But The Ruins, I like this movie. Just jumping off the bat, I like it. It's creepy crawly, and I feel these things all over me.
You know, honestly, I think that there was a lot there. I think there's
A lot works.
The
It's very
concept
effective.
of the movie is basically people go.
A bunch of stupid American tourists.
It's like touristas, but with like Mayan ruins.
Mm-hmm.
They go to this. They go to a Mayan pyramid. They climb to the top. They're like, "This is awesome," and then they hear a cell phone ringing, and they're like, "What's that jangling noise?" And then they find out that that pyramid was not as nice as they thought.
not as tourist friendly as they may have
Yeah.
thought. Now, a lot for me works about this movie. One, the cast is very strong, led by Gina Malone and Shawn Ashmore.
Yeah, no, okay.
Jimmy doesn't seem
no,
to
it's,
agree.
No, it's fair. That's fair.
Here's
Listen.
what's really works for me in this movie. You almost leave the movie feeling sunburnt. Like
You
they're
do.
stuck in the sun
You
on
do.
top of this Mayan ruins, even before the kind of creepy crawly plants get there. They speak about how they need to worry about dehydration. They only have a certain amount of water. They all need a certain amount to live. It's a survival movie for like the first 45
I
minutes.
know it's like if open water took
place in the
place
sun.
in the sun.
It was just like open air.
yeah, and then but then you also have like the shark aspect, which is like
The plants.
well, there's the plants.
Oh, but
then
yeah.
you have the tribespeople who are like kind of surrounding the pyramid, waiting to just kill off anybody that comes down because
Yeah.
they don't want to be infected with.
Yeah,
these
it's not
demonic
a
plants.
malicious thing. They know that
They're just
they're
like
infected, which later in the movie, spoiler alert, we find out is true.
Yeah,
These
absolutely.
stupid American tourists find a way to escape, and guess what? They're infected. Doesn't go very well for them.
Yep.
Let's talk a little bit.
Let's talk about the plants.
The plants.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the plants in this movie are like, first of all, I think I could be wrong, and if I am, please call me out. But I think this is the only horror movie to focus solely on carnivorous plants. They're like vines.
They're
yeah,
like little
vines.
worms.
No, but they're like it's like like a vine or an ivy
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
But they have like these flowers that can, vibrate. They mimic sounds.
Yes.
They're super smart
See,
plants.
things that struck you about the plants is not what struck me about the plants. There is a sequence where they kind of go down into this cave to find the cell phone ringing.
Yeah, they keep hearing the
And
cell
they
phone
find
ringing
out that it's just the plants.
that are luring them down.
It's kind of a frightening. It's one of the more silly.
I love the plants until I saw the plants.
Yeah.
Like in theory, it works better than I think.
Like most of this movie kind of pulls off
Yeah.
the plants being the bad guys. That's kind of a more silly thing. What really freaked me out was the plants crawling under people's skin.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
And there's the one girl, I believe she's played by Lauren
she's-
Rantu, and
Oh, ugh.
there's a scene where
Yeah.
they need to remove the
Yeah,
things
the-
that have gotten under her
vines,
skin,
Yeah.
and it's horrifying.
Whoa, it
like
is horrifying.
it's toe curling,
Yeah.
horrifying. And then there's she becomes kind of obsessed with it.
Yeah, getting it out, and she's
Yeah,
like
and
slicing
she's just
up her
like cutting
back
herself
and cutting
up.
up her legs.
And there is this like brilliant moment where they remove all of the vines from her, and everybody's kind of like, "Oh, that was a rough one, guys. That was really rough." And then she looks at them, and they see something move in her forehead.
Yeah.
And they all just kind of do like, and they won't look
It's
at her.
so
and it's
good.
her performance really sells it. I think
I
she's
think it
really
does.
strong.
No, I
and
agree.
it's again when they go down in the cave and the flowers are like kind of screaming at her.
Yeah.
It's really, it doesn't look very convincing. It's very CGI.
Yeah.
It kind of jumps the shark in that moment.
Yeah.
But then they do go down to kind of escape the tribesmen, and it becomes effective again, the movie.
Right.
It's very violent. It's like a pretty hard R, I'd say.
Yeah, it's a hard R.
And at the beginning, because they're American tourists in a horror movie, it's very sexual. There's a lot of sex.
Oh yeah, gotta have the sex.
And then there's even a strange sexual moment after things have gone wrong. That it's odd, but an interesting
yeah.
choice. Honestly, I think this is where I'm putting it.
Yeah, that part of the movie also is like. Then there's like beef between the bros because it's like, dude, that was my girl.
Yeah,
it's just like.
This is where I'm putting it. Of all the movies, the like kind of mid-range horror movies that come out, this is one of the stronger efforts.
Yeah, I would go as far to say Good Date movie.
Ooh, I'd say good date movie. You're
That's
curling up, you're
yeah.
grabbing arms.
Oh yeah, no, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's some, it's like
You're like, you get under my skin.
It's like a little lady porn, because it's like, good, it's good, it's good, clean fun. It's not like
good, clean fun.
It's like there's some sex in it to like get the mood going, but
yeah, but it's not
like,
weird.
It's not weird sex.
Yeah, no, like you could watch it with your parents if
Yeah.
they were like a liberal, I guess, with
Yeah.
sex stuff. But yeah, that's how we feel about The Ruins. I think it's a solid movie. It's nothing. It's not a classic. It's not brilliant, but there's some moments.
Nothing to write home about, but
There's some
hey.
moments that are really, really strong, and I like the cast a lot.
I think it's worth checking out just for somebody taking a chance on plants.
Yeah.
I mean, bravo to them.
If you're giving me The Ruins, The Happening, in the Plant movies, I'm going with The Ruins. It's a better film.
It's true.
So let us know what you think about The Ruins, and keep checking back all through October. Every day, we're reviewing a new horror movie.
I don't think we'll ever run out.
I don't think no, it's going to be a fun month.
Yeah.
So until next time, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jimmy.
Thank you for watching.